Okay, let's see if this is recording. All right, we're recording. Okay, now I've just taken a measurement from underneath my shower seat. Most shower seats are enclosed and there is no opening. But, my wife wanted storage for shampoo and body washes and whatnot. Okay, cool idea. So, it complicated it. Big time. At any rate, so I'm putting a piece of tile underneath the seat, which would be the lid for the bottom of it, to enclose it in tile. And so I'm going to show you the process. I just took the video. I did just do a video. This is another one. I'm going to have to tie them together and merge them. At any rate, so the reason we're here is I'm going to show you that process. Now my measurement was 14 3/8. Okay, so for those of you that haven't really done much construction work or finish work, this will be really helpful. For those of you that already know, you're going to be like going, okay, can get to the, stuff I really need. So just bear with me, all right? I'm doing this for everybody. All right, here we go. So my measurement was 14 3/8. So what is half of 14 3/8? Well, we know that half of 3/8 is 3/16. So 7 and 7 is 14. So we know it's 14 and 3/8. I'm trying to get my light on. It's not coming on. Okay, so we know that it's 14 and 3/8. Half of that is 7 and 3/16. All right, and I'm doing this through my lens here. Okay, so we have 7 3/16. So I've already pre-laid this out. All right. So I have gone to the center of this piece of my tile. This is large format tiles. All right. So I've gone to the center of it. And now from this pencil line to the other pencil line, we have, if I get it right in place, okay, we have 7 3/16 right there, dead on. Okay, so there it is. Now, it tapers out. And so I have to go to the corner here. All right, and I've scribed my line. I've came in half of that for my 14 and then the overall. All right, we're going to do the overall. I'm going to mark here. It's all laid out. Okay, there we are. Okay. Then we come over here, and we're at our 14 3/16. All right. So now I've got a dilemma. How do I cut this on this tile? There is no 45 on this tile saw. This tile saw is like, I guess, a dinosaur nowadays, but it's a workhorse, man. This is your workhorse, And so we got to get creative. Now this is old school nowadays, anyways. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to raise this up. I'm going to take this tile and slide it underneath. Why am I going to do that? Those of you may know. Those of you may be scratching your head going, well, what's up, Ken? What are you doing that for? Well, let's find out why I'm doing it. This is valuable, guys. Too bad I don't have somebody to hold this camera and show the details here. It's a little frustrating, as usual. Okay, do you see where it's going now? Now I'm going to take another piece of tile so it's level. All right, so I'm going to take this piece. I'm going to slip it in underneath here in the front. All right, being I only have one hand to work with. And I got to get creative over here. All right, bear with me. I've got to get this in place. All right, now I've got this piece here in the front, so it's leveled out. All right, now let me get this piece where it goes. Now, for those of you that haven't seen this, I have a sight, like sighting in on a gun. This is it right here. This is my sight, this little lip you're looking at right here. This is my sight right there, all right? So I look straight down, and you can see that. So this pencil line here has to be moved over so it falls in place right here to the outer edge of that line of my sight. It's not a line, it's a sight. All right, so we're going to make a template here, all right? So I can get the cut. That's what we're doing. We're setting this up for the cut. All right, let's pull this blade. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's push this into the blade. All right, now it's touching the blade. All right, now I've got to turn this and get it in position. All right, so that I can get this where it needs to be here. So you touch the blade, and then we adjust this here so that it falls in place. Okay, now this is what we're doing. There's the blade. Okay, so I'm getting this where it's going to should be here. All right, so as I'm sighting that in. Okay, actually, if I take my pencil, bear with me. This will be worth your time to check out. That's for sure. Okay, so I'm going to come in here. I'm going to sight down here. All right. Then I'm going to come off of here. I'm going to, as I'm sighting down into that, trying to get the right angle on it. And you can see what I can see. It makes it kind of difficult. Okay, so right here. Right there. Okay. Now I'm right in there, sighting down with the sight. It's in line. All right, now I have a mark here for my tile for this piece. Now all I got to do is line up this line with that line, and this line to the side of the blade here. See, so it all lines up. So I still have some adjustments to be making. As you see, it's not quite. So I got to bring this to tip where it's going to be cutting on the blade right there, all right, on the pencil line. Okay, so it's in line, and then I've got to get this in line here. All right, now that's looking pretty good, and that's looking pretty good there, and that kind of follows it out. All right, and then I've got this down here to this fence right there on the edge. See, it all lines up. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to trace. I'm going to cut this piece out now. All right, I'm going to trace this out. Doing this with one hand, let me tell you, is a lot of fun. Even if I had a tripod, you wouldn't see this part of it. So I'm wanting to make sure you see it. This is our template. Okay? Now I'm going to zoom out so it's not so messed up. Okay, now there's our template right there. See that? All right, so what we're going to do here is, now I'm going to take this piece. Let me get this zoom. It's not going to let me zoom out, really. This is not good. All right, so the next step I'm going to take, this pencil line will wash off. So what am I going to do to prevent that pencil line from washing off? There's two ways I could have gone. I could have put a piece of tape, masking tape, white masking tape or painter's tape here, right? Then I could have drawn on it with the pencil. But since I didn't do that, this is a trick, all right? I'm going to take this and I'm going to spray it, okay? I've got this polyurethane, okay, and I'm going to seal it. I'm going to seal my line. All right, so now I've got my line. That's my template for cutting the angle I need on this, because this tapers in, all right? and then this side it tapers in. Okay, so this piece I'm making right now is going to be the template. Okay, now since I've lost some of my pencil line, all I need to do is take a straight edge, right? And let's follow the straight edge. All right. That's lined up pretty good. You always want that pencil line to show, because the pencil line I'm going to make, it'll be touching it. It needs to be just a hair to the other side. Doing this with one hand, let me tell you. Okay. Want that pencil line to be just on the other side, about like that. Okay, well, that's a little too much. Not right there. Okay, now I'm going to scribe it again and finish that out. So just bear with me here. Sorry for the awkwardness, and it's just not professionally done. Not yet. Time in time. Okay. Now I'm going to spray this one more time to lock that fresh pencil line in there. The graphite, right? We're gonna spray. All right, doesn't take much, probably too much. Now this is now locked in, and the next thing I'm going to do is cut it. All right, so I'm going to pull my tile off. This is stuck on it's stuck. I'm going to have to redo this for the next video because it's locked in on Zoom. Okay, now I might be able to use this piece actually, but that's not going to do us any good for the purpose of what I was doing, trying to show you how this works. Okay, so now I'm going to see if I can get this set up back here where you can see what's going on.